Guys, are you fed up because your bike, your scooter, your Honda Activa, Suzuki Access, whatever it is not starting in the morning? Early morning you are having difficulties self-starting your scooter. Recently you did servicing of your scooter and still you have the same problem coming up again and again. And in the morning you are ruining your day because of the self-start problem. Then keep watching this video, guys, because in this video I am going to show you exactly what you must be doing if you are facing certain problems with your scooter self-starting. So it is going to be a very interesting video, guys, so see that you like the video now only. Come on guys, it's completely free. See that you like the video now only, and if you are coming on this channel for the first time, see that you subscribe and keep that bell icon pressed so that you will not miss these amazing repair videos, because things are getting heated up on this channel, guys. Things are getting exciting and you don't want to miss all of that. So keep the channel subscribed, keep the bell icon pressed, and remember to press that hype button. So without any further ado, let's get the video started. So welcome back, guys, welcome back. Before starting the video, I am going to tell you first only who this video is for. Now this video is for people who are facing certain problems, and those problems I will tell you now. So if you are facing a problem with your bike self-start working only sometimes, but most of the time it is not working, then keep watching this video. When you press the self-start button, if you can hear that clicking sound but your bike doesn't start, then keep watching this video. If your bike only starts once you kickstart the bike, then your self-start starts working properly, then keep watching this video. Or if your self-start is totally dead, then also, guys, keep watching this video. So if you are facing any of those problems, then keep watching this video. Don't skip even a bit, guys, because it is going to be a very intense video, and if you miss, then you will lose important information. So the ball is in your court now. Let's get the video started. So guys, before you do anything else, the first thing that I want you guys to do, no matter what problem you have with your scooter, the first thing I want you to do is go in the market and replace your self-start switch. Yes guys, most of the time the problem lies right there, but people make it big and they end up spending a lot amount of money. First thing is replace your self-start switch. Now you will get this switch for very cheap in the local market. You will get it for around 50 rupees. Get that. I have shown already in so many videos how to replace this switch. In 1 minute you can replace it very easily at home in your home garage. So take it out, replace the switch, and then check the problem. Once you are done replacing your self-start switch, still if you are facing problems, then let's see first what problems you are facing. Now if your bike starts only sometimes and if it doesn't start most of the time, then go and check the battery voltage on your scooter battery. Now I have already made a video on how to check your battery voltage. I will put a link of it in the I button above. If that is the problem that you are facing, then go there and watch that video and do what I tell you in that video, and then your problem will be fixed. So guys, if when you press the self-start button, the battery voltage on your battery drops below 10, below 9, then you must know that your battery has become totally weak. Now don't replace it right away. Charge it once. Take it to a battery shop, tell them to charge it, bring it back, put it on your scooter and check how is the performance. If it starts properly for 1 or 2 days and then again if the performance is gone low, then you must know that your battery is worn out and you need to replace your battery now. So if you don't want any problems, then go ahead and replace the battery if you are facing that problem, if your voltage is dropping. And more important than that is go and watch that video first, because some people what they do is they skip the video and only watch half of the part and then they go and try it directly, which is a very dangerous thing, guys. And then you come back and watch the entire video and then you come to know that you have done a big blunder. So don't do that, guys. Don't skip the video. These are repair videos, important videos. You can't skip them in between or it's sure that you will mess up. Moving on to the third thing, guys, and the third thing is if you are hearing a clicking sound every time you hit that self-start button, you can hear that click 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 sound but the bike doesn't start, then what that means is your starter relay can be faulty. So if you are facing that problem, then on that problem also I have a detailed video on how to do the repair, how to replace the relay. So I will put a link of it in the I button above. Go there and watch that video and replace your relay and your problem will be fixed. Now all the repair videos I have done, guys, but the thing is I was not telling you guys when to do that repair. That was my mistake, guys. It's not your mistake. I did that mistake. I never told you guys when to do a particular repair, but I have shown in detail how to do the repair. But why you will do that? because of which I am making these videos now, so that if you are facing a particular problem, now you can watch that video and I will direct you to that particular video so that you can go there, watch that video and do that repair by yourself. So if that sounds awesome, then do let me know in the comment section below, guys. I love reading your comments. Guys, please do comment. I just love the comments, and the comments are the things that keep this channel alive. With that, let's move on to the next thing, and the next thing is, guys, your self-start works only once you kickstart your bike. Early morning you have to kickstart your bike, and after that your bike works fine. Your self-start starts working properly. Now if that happens, guys, what I recommend to you is do a servicing of your starter motor, and you will notice the difference when you start the bike. It will be buttery smooth when you are doing the self-start early morning. Now how many years you have been riding your bike? How many times you have serviced your starter motor? I have already made a detailed video on how to replace your self-start motor. Go and watch that video. You will come to know how to take that motor out and take it to the guy and do the repairs and all that stuff. I have done all the repairs, guys, but my mistake was I never told you guys when to do that. So go and watch that video first before you do anything to your bike. See how I repair it, and then only go and do it on your own bike. And with that, the last problem if you are facing, if your battery is totally dead and you can't hear anything, then first thing that you must do is check all your wires. Check if there is carbon buildup anywhere on the wires, mostly on the joints. Sometimes there is a carbon buildup. Check all of that. Then there is also a switch on the brake, guys, because every time you press the self start you have to press one brake as well. It is like a safety feature. So there is a switch on the brake as well. I have made a detailed video on how to replace the switch on the brake as well. Go and watch all those videos. I will put a link of it in the I button above here. So go there, check that video and see if that is the problem that you are facing, because of which you are facing the problem with your self-start. Sometimes your brake self-start switch is worn out, and then you have to brake and hold it tight and then press the self-start switch. If you are facing that problem also, see that you change your brake switch. I have shown you in details how to do it. Go watch that video and then go and do it on your bike. One of the common mistakes that people do is they directly go and replace their battery when their battery is already good, but the problem stays. So if that happens, do the things that I have told you in the video. If there is low voltage on the battery, charge it once. If again the problem persists, if it becomes low, replace the battery directly. If you are hearing that clicking sound, then you know that there is a problem with the starter relay. Replace the starter relay. If there is absolutely no sound coming from anywhere, then check your wiring and check if there is carbon buildup. Check your brake switch, check all the switches, because now it's time to find the fault first, guys. Once you know the fault, it is very easy to do the repair. Finding the fault depends on your experience. So find the fault first. And if your starter motor is not rotating, then it's time to do the servicing of your starter motor. So guys, I'm hoping that this video was useful to you, and I'm hoping that you have learned a lot in this video. So if you found this video useful, then see that you like and share it with your friends and family. And if you guys have not yet subscribed to my channel, then see that you subscribe to my channel and keep that bell icon pressed, because we have amazing repair videos coming on this channel, guys. You guys know it already. They are in-depth step-by-step repair videos. If you are guys liking the video, then do like the videos, guys, and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and I will see you guys in my next video now. Till then, this is RysFix signing out. Until we meet again.